Powerwave. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Aquaman Powerwave is the newest ride at Six Flags Over Texas. This new ride will be the first of its type in North America, and the ride is a Mack Power Splash created by Mack Rides. This ride will launch you forward and backward up 2 spikes before dropping you into a giant wave and getting you soaked. If you remember, the last time I went was January 1st, 2020. The only thing I could see was footers and small pieces of track. But then, Corona happened and I haven't gone to Six Flags in 6 months. But now I finally went back and recorded some footage of the ride, and man, has it changed. So without further ado, let's begin the construction update. I'll show you footage of the ride as it's progressing, and some updates on the ride to see whether or not it's going to open in 2020. As soon as you pull up at Six Flags Over Texas, you will notice something different for the park skyline. 2 new blue pieces of track will be sticking out, and yep, that is Aquaman Powerwave. They have most definitely gone vertical. And the ride is huge. In video, you can't take the size of how big the actual ride is. Standing next to it, it's so humongous. And it's amazing to see a brand new ride in the park skyline. But the ride is still missing some things. For example, the trains. And yup, I said trains with an S. It is very obvious now that this ride will most definitely not have a turntable like Pulsar at Wallaby, Belgium. Six Flags just doesn't want to invest in the extra money for a turntable. So there will be a giant capacity problem. Running only 1 train isn't enough, especially for Six Flags Over Texas. But apparently we still need 2 trains because they need to swap out in case one is broken. Now another thing I noticed about Aquaman Powerwave and Pulsar is that Pulsar has a deck where non-riders can stand and get soaked by the incoming wave of the ride. They don't even have to wait in line for the ride. By the looks of it, Aquaman Powerwave might not have that. Now I could be wrong and they maybe add the deck last minute, but it doesn't seem like that. There just isn't enough space, and if there is, then it's going to be a small deck. If Six Flags doesn't invest in a deck, they're making a giant mistake. Obviously there won't be a bridge that goes over the ride, because riders will go under the ride, and the wave doesn't reach that point. So essentially the only way to get wet on this ride is by riding it itself. But on a good note, the 3-point challenge game has been moved from its original spot. If you remember, when the original Aquaman Splashdown was getting taken down, the 3-point challenge game would have to be destroyed, and we thought, okay, it's the end of that. But lots of people love that game, so it's kind of sad to see it go. Well, Six Flags was smart and decided to move it into a spot next to Justice League Battle for Metropolis. It used to be an extra eating area, but since no one uses it that much, they were able to install the game there. So that's really nice. And also something that I've noticed, and I don't know if you guys noticed, is that you know that little dryer that's been sitting there? That is the actual entrance of Aquaman Powerwave. It's going to be located right there. The airtime hill is located there, and we can obviously see that you're going to have to go under it to board the ride. So in the location of that dryer, the entrance will also be there. So that's a really fun note. And to solve the rumor of will Aquaman Powerwave open in 2021 or in 2020? This ride will open in 2021. I give it an 85% chance of actually happening. There's no more construction crews going on to fix the ride, and we haven't seen any updates. The trains haven't arrived yet, and the queue line isn't being built. It's almost like everyone just ditched the project halfway through. And because of this virus, we're just gonna have to continue building it later on after this, and then, because of delays, the ride will most likely open in 2021. But does that mean that Over Texas will not get a ride for 2021? Well, to be honest, actually no. I think they might get a ride. Look, Aquaman Powerwave was scheduled for 2020, and all in all, it just got delayed. It doesn't mean canceled. So maybe next year we can have a small little flat ride, and then they can advertise 2 new thrills this year, Aquaman Powerwave and the brand new whatever new ride. That'll be a smart move from Six Flags. That way, Six Flags doesn't break their promise of every single Six Flags park is going to get a new ride every year. But then again, Magic Mountain 2020, so I don't know. And one final thing I noticed about Aquaman Powerwave is a building there in next to the ride. The building is in the exact location as what in the commercial we saw for the brand new themed Atlantean temple. While you're waiting in line, you're standing inside an Atlantean temple. And that building is no temple. I don't know if it's temporary, but it doesn't look like good theming to me. Now I could be overthinking it and it's like something there, it's a storage stuff. Or maybe, who knows, maybe the trains are in there, I don't know. But I just hope that Six Flags continues with the Atlantean theming. But in result, this ride's coming along pretty well. Even if it gets delayed, I'm still excited to get this brand new ride at the park. They really need it. But anyways, thank you for watching my construction update on Aquaman Powerwave. And if you want to see more updates, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to be updated when new videos are out. Thank you for watching. This is JB Thrills signing out.